Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Now I know it's been a while since you've seen the Mustang, you've seen one of my videos, but I'm back. The car's gonna get sanded down to bare metal so that way we can finally start the metal repair process on this car. It's got a lot of metal to get cut out and replaced. Kind of sad that it's really not gonna be the most original car, but it will be good as new here when we're done with it. Now, I know I said I was going to acid dip the car, but that's really in mind here of keeping the budget low because I have something else that's going to be in the videos in the coming months that are going to be really exciting to see with another car I have. So budget in mind here, we're going to do this ourselves with a drum sander from Eastwood Co. and we'll see how this is going to turn out. I'm not gonna lie, just by doing that all here and here, woo! Man, that gives you a workout of your forearms. Holy cow! Jeez. I mean, I detail cars, you know, on the side with a polisher, but dang, that gives you a workout right in your forearms. I'm gonna look like Popeye when I'm done with this. Now, I'm probably going to get critiqued a lot by body shop guys. Listen, I'm not a professional here, but I do understand body lines where I don't want to hit a body line for long to lose it. So I'm just lightly trying to just quickly go over it, go back over it real quick again one more time, and try to get it off without taking too much metal off to ruin any lines on the car. So I have the basic principles of understanding. Now, you could say my technique might be wrong, but you know, I'm sure I'm gonna get those keyboard warriors on here. They're gonna be like, oh, you're doing it wrong. This is how you're supposed to do it. In a kind of condescending way, because they think they know everything. You know, that might be true for some. But listen, first time using this tool, first time doing one of these cars to this extent. So I'm learning. Cut me some slack. Lo and behold, Bondo. Now we're really going to see. Ooh. Well, that's interesting. They brazed it right here. There's brazing that was done on the door right here. You can see where they laid the braze down. Wild. Oh, if you've been following along with this car since the beginning, this thing has got so much weird stuff going on with it, but now I found a really old school repair on the door right there. So let's try this again. That is some thick Bondo. Thick Bondo.
I mean, it kept digging and digging and digging and digging. I mean, this thing's probably more than spec for considering what's allowed for okay thickness for body repair, but damn. Not as thick as Bryce's car though. Bryce had some really thick chunks off of his. I mean, I might find that somewhere right here. Who the hell knows? So, but damn, that's some thick ass Bondo. All right here. I may or may not be able to use these doors. Yeah. We'll see. It just keeps going and going and going and going. Here, let's see how thick it is right here. Yep, they used Bondo to make a body line. Didn't even. Okay. I've hit the jackpot. That whole area is guaranteed Bondo. Oh my god. Okay, found some really thick Bondo right here. So if you look in close right here, I mean, shoot. These guys really laid it on real thick right in here. You can see where they had some dent pulling going on in here as well. More brazing over here. Just like over here, there's brazing that was done. So now that we got one side basically roughed in with getting it straight down to metal, I'm just going to continue on the process getting this side of the car done. And once we get the bigger portions of the metal done, that's when I'm going to come in with like a different tool. We're going to go in and get all the other parts of the body lines that I can't get with my drum sander, as well as we're going to be doing everything that's in the engine bay, down here, basically everywhere on the car. I'm going to be using a different tool on to get all into the nooks and crannies. I do have an attachment for this drum sander where I have a smaller drum wheel that can actually get into tighter places as well. So we're going to go ahead and continue on. We're going to get this side all taken down the metal first, and then we'll go back over it with a different tool to get the remaining bits of it. Right in here, the door is weak because it got hit and they popped the dent out. I mean, it's like I barely have to put any weight on it to get to do that, whereas, you know, like this, I mean, it doesn't do that. So there's a dent right here that they popped and they filled it with Bondo, so now it flexes more. Because the other parts of the car, I can't really get it to do that. We're putting the same amount of weight. I barely have to push on it. Granted, yeah, there's a lot more metal right here, but still, to me this feels like they popped it out. All right, so you can clearly see that there's a hard crease in a part of the door where there's no body lines right here. So there was a dent, they pushed it, they didn't finish massaging the metal or anything, which is why this door is so flimsy. Like, it's stronger here than it is here. So this whole area was pushed in and they popped it out and they just filled it with Bondo. I mean, there's a pretty thick layer. This part right here is dented in still, where they didn't finish pushing out the door at all when they did the body work. So this car has a lot of hidden work prior to its bigger accident that it had. So this car's had a rough life. So with that being said, there's a lot of stuff that I still haven't uncovered yet that probably was not part of this other accident. So both doors though are bondoed in the same spot, which I find kind of funny.